Welcome back for another deep dive. Yet, have you ever been in one of those meetings where people are, well, talking past each other maybe?
Oh, definitely. Where the disagreement just sort of
Yeah,
hangs there.
exactly. Unresolved. So today we're getting into a really fascinating assessment task. It's designed to look at exactly those moments. Our mission, really, is to explore how it assesses engagement with these tricky, unresolved problems and what it means to really listen.
Yeah, and what's so interesting, I think, is how the design of the task itself tells us so much. It reveals quite a bit about human interaction, about critical observation.
Right. It's not just did they solve it.
No, not at all. It's about understanding the how of the interaction.
Okay, so let's unpack that. How does it actually work? The main thing seems to be task 5, listening to a discussion. And crucially, it says listen and watch.
Yes, the video part.
That got me thinking. Why the watching part? What extra do you get from seeing it?
Well, it's not just, for show. The visual stuff is key. You pick up on nonverbal cues.
Ah, like gestures, body language.
Exactly. Gestures, eye contact, maybe how someone shifts in their seat, that kind of thing. It often shows discomfort or dynamics that the words alone just don't capture. You need the full picture.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So the scenario they watch, it's specific, right?
Very specific. You've got three people talking about a problem. Could be community reps, maybe colleagues.
Right. But here's the bit that stood out to me. They have different views, and critically, they don't agree on a solution.
Precisely. That lack of agreement, that's central. It forces you to look at something other than the outcome.
So it shifts the focus away from solving towards understanding.
You got it. Understanding the problem, understanding the discussion itself. And because they're often colleagues or community members, there's that layer of real-world dynamics, too.
Okay, so if you are the person taking this assessment, the listener,
Yeah.
what do you do?
So you watch the video first. It's quite short, just 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Then straight away you get 8 questions on screen, and you only have 4 minutes in total to answer them all.
Wow, okay, 4 minutes for 8 questions. That's 30 seconds each. That sounds intense.
It is fast, but
Mm.
there's a clever bit of flexibility built in.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can actually jump between the questions in that 4-minute window. Go back, answer an easier one first, maybe.
Easy. So it's not strictly linear. You can tackle them strategically.
Right. It tests how quickly you can recall and synthesize, maybe prioritize under that time pressure. It's not about a deep, long analysis of each point.
So all these bits, the video, the time crunch, the fact it's unresolved, that makes this task quite unique, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it means you, the observer, aren't focused on finding the solution yourself. You're analyzing how they discuss it when they just can't agree.
Yeah.
Which makes me think, what does it actually take to properly understand a discussion like that? One where viewpoints just stay different. And why does that skill matter so much now?
Well, what's fascinating is how it forces you to dissect things like active listening, or maybe the lack of it. You start noticing the subtle power plays, even without a resolution. How people handle that, cognitive dissonance when ideas clash. It's like getting an insight into the mechanics of the communication.
It trains you to see those nuances.
Exactly.
So bringing it back to the listener, what's the takeaway here? What does this mean for you? Well, it seems this deep dive shows how looking closely at these unresolved chats can actually be a really powerful way to learn. It sharpens your own observation skills beyond just hunting for answers.
Yeah, it's about seeing the value in the messy process, not just the neat outcome.
Connecting it bigger picture then.
I think this task really highlights that crucial skill of understanding different perspectives, understanding group dynamics, even when you don't get that nice, tidy consensus at the end. It's about being really present analytically when people disagree.
Right. Which kind of leaves us with a final thought to chew on, doesn't it? What important lessons about solving problems, about communicating better, can we learn not just from the solutions we find, but maybe more so from the actual, sometimes difficult, journey through disagreement itself?